Elijah, I mentioned that you're going back for the Hobbit movies. Was there any bit of you that kind of thought about it? Because you must have been getting to a bit in your life and your career where people had stopped yelling Frodo at you in the street.
Oh, no.
Oh, really? No, that just never goes away?
It's a pretty perpetual thing, really.
Oh, OK. So you can get a table, anywhere.
He's wearing a ring.
It's a ring, yeah. It's not a ring of power, though. That would be...
It does look like the ring of power.
It does a bit, doesn't it? It's actually Hebrew.
Precious. Is that Hebrew?
It is, yeah.
Oh, wow. OK.
Yeah. And is it true, and this seems unlikely, that you own a single piece of every bit of memorabilia that they produced for Lord of the Rings?
Oh, well, that's half true. So I've got a few things from the actual film. So I have the ring, I have Sting, I have a map from Bilbo's study or the living room in Bag End. And I just recently, because I went back and did the final bit on The Hobbit, and they gave me the book that Bilbo writes in. He writes The Hobbit, there in Mac Again, A Hobbit's Tale, and then I finish it as Lord of the Rings. They gave me that red volume, which is beautiful.
The actual prop?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And on my last day in Hobbiton, it was pretty magical. I know, it was amazing.
Hobbiton.
But then
This is a set!
This is all right. It's a real... So listen, it's a real place. They've actually...
No, it's not!
Graham.
Let him have his dreams! Don't you screw up his dreams! His feet are big too. Let him dream.
So they've actually built it. We built it for Lord of the Rings. We took all of the facades away, and then it's since been a tourist attraction. And now it's been rebuilt for The Hobbit, but with sustainable materials, with real wood, so it'll always be there.
Whoa.
So from now on, you'll actually get to see Hobbiton and visit it as a real place.
And will people... Well, will you be able to stay there?
You can't stay there, no.
You can't... Oh.
But they are turning the Green Dragon pub into a visitor center.
Surely.
There'll be wonderful people coming in. Where's my bedroom? This way, sir. Here's the jacuzzi. There we go. Let's get it going, Bobby. Hobbiton. That would be wonderful. I'm sure people go, yes, we're going to Hobbiton for Christmas.
I turned 19 when we first went to Hobbiton. And I'm 30 now. I was talking to Pete when we were there on my last day. I said, you realize that I had my 19th birthday in Hobbiton? Yeah. Isn't that wild?
Wow.
That puts things into perspective.
Wow. Not many people can say that. I had my birthday party in Hobbiton. I was circumcised at Disneyland. What happened?
No one could have known that it was going to take off and become a real place. Yeah.
Stop it.
It's like a real place.
It's a whole tourist industry based on that.
Good luck getting into New Zealand, asshole.
I know. Oh, should they show this?
No. I was going to go... Oh, look, it's him! It's Graham Norton. Come on, Graham, good luck on you.
Yeah. He's the Hobbit denier.
He doesn't believe in Hobbit. Bastard!
We're going to have our music. Now, Andy Serkis, I know you are a huge fan of our guest tonight. So I wondered, would Gollum... We're really... Sorry, I'm like poking with a stick, but I want to get my money's worth. So could Gollum introduce this lovely singer?
Oh, no way.
Do you need to get physically ready for this?
No.
OK, fine. It's all on that board over there. That board down there. OK, here we go. Gollum introducing our music tonight.
Okay.
Well, my precious, it's time for music, isn't it? No, it's not. Shut your face. Yes, it is precious. I loved this singer for so many years. No, you did not, precious. I did. What's her name, precious? Her name is Addison.
The Hobbit. Every English actor in the world was in it. What gives, Eddie Redmayne?
Oh God! Do you know what? For a few years there were the Harry Potter films. There was a whole family of ginger people, and I thought that somehow I might be part of that at some point. It never happened. And then The Hobbit, when after the Lord of the Rings, they were auditioning for The Hobbit, and I was sent an audition for Bilbo Baggins. which shows that they were really casting the net wide. And I went to this audition, and I'd been really rigorous about it and didn't want to, you know, just do my usual boring thing. And so I went on YouTube and I found Ian Holm, who had played it in Lord of the Rings, and I tried to copy his character. And I arrived there, and the casting director put on the camcorder, and I started reading the scene. My name is Bilbo Baggins. Like, I thought was being brave, you know, like being bold. And before the word Baggins would come out of my mouth, she said, no, own voice. Own voice. I never got a call back.
I think that's good to tell that story, because you always hear these famous stories about, well, about like Elijah Wood dressing up as a hobbit and filming himself out, you know, on the moors somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to get that part. And you always hear about these. You always hear the stories of the actor being brave and really doing something kind of mad to get a part, and you're like, I'm gonna do that. But they never tell you the stories about the actors who did something mad, and they're like, what the then that's you.
Smaug the Dragon is back.
He is, yeah.
At Christmas.
To finish business.
And I read that as a voice, that there isn't... I mean, obviously, it's put through treatment and things, but actually, it sounds very like what you did.
Oh, God. Do you want me to do that as well?
If you can.
So, Miranda...
Oh, my God!
Is your heart beating faster? Slower than before?
Wow. I was on the wrong side for my mum.
I don't know whether it's aroused or terrifying.
I don't think it's
It's
a spat a lot at
arousing
her then.
and terrifying in equal measure. I'm very confused right now.
I'm confused.
Were you aroused at that?
My hand went towards the heart. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Not on television.
Does that hurt?
No, but I feel quite faint.
So do I. Stop.
Yeah.
Now, you were saying your own son, he won't come to see the play, but he has started to see some of your films. Pirates of the Caribbean...
He has, yeah.
Tick.
Tick that one.
Did he
well,
like
only
it?
because I didn't want it on in the background of somebody's house and for him to then be seeing me, and I wanted to make a little something memorable. Yeah, he did see it. He liked it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He saw it.
Well, that is quite cool that his dad's
It's hard
a pirate.
to impress my son, actually.
Your dad?
My dad.
You think your
Hard to impress my dad. Hard to impress my mum. Don't worry, I go to therapy an awful lot of the time.
And has he seen Lord of the Rings yet?
He has seen bits. Yeah, he has.
Because when it comes to Lord of the Rings, Stephen Merchant, you have a controversial opinion of Lord of the Rings.
Well, the problem with Lord of the Rings for me, and no disrespect...
I'd say that.
No, Orlando, mate.
really upset him now.
Sit down.
Oh, look, there's a fly drowning in your beer.
There is!
Sorry, nothing to say about Lord of the Rings here. Let's just save that fly's life. All right, buddy. Off you go.
My God, he's a hero
I'm a
in
Buddhist
real
as
life.
well.
It saved its life.
Sorry, I did wash my hands.
Is there any chance because presumably no one's allowed to come on and change that. So
Someone will
they'll
give you a new beer.
At some point.
But would you really not? See,
here's my problem.
I
I
would drink a beer that had a fly in it.
And
enjoy.
what's wrong with my finger?
Yeah.
Oh, is it my finger? It's the fly. Yeah, of course. Well,
Yeah.
no
Fly
flies
was only
really.
in the air.
Flies...
Anyway, go on. Lord of the Rings.
Now, continuity, sorry, just in case.
Yes. Oh, she's good. Oh, she's good.
And could you get the fly and put it back in?
He's a little drunk. He's having a woozy time over there. Having a fantastic time. Look. Come on, buddy. Off we go. We're going to be all right.
You'll try it. There he goes. He's fine.
Can we just keep the camera on there? On the fly. We have one of those red button options where we just follow.
It's like Spring Watch, but it's just a fly.
By the way, it's not the fly.
Look, new beer.
New beer.
Oh.
Oh.
You'll take the old beer. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
But the head, that's not going to match.
No, that's not going to match, is it?
That's not going to match.
Drink it.
Just suck the top off.
It's not rocket science.
Just suck.
No, that you have to suck harder. That's too much.
You suck it.
And that's what you said when you pretended not to meet me the first time.
Ian McKellen, because I saw the pictures of you all at the premiere on Monday night.
Oh, yes.
And, I mean, it's been part of your life for nigh on 14 years now. So was that an emotional night, or were the emotions happened already?
Yeah, well, it's over. You know, we've not been working on The Hobbit for some time now, but it was very moving. I mean, you go, and these kids have been sleeping out all night. Well, you know about this, but the
Still didn't get in.
We did. We're all homeless.
These people were not born when we started making Lord of the Rings, you know. So it's a big part of their lives, and that's very, very sweet, isn't it? And to be able to see all 6 movies now and show them to their kids. God, that's what's nice. We've made classics. That's lovely.
And also, it will take nearly a day to watch it. So.
But it can be done.
Have you done it?
Yeah, I think I did it. I was off school ill once. I think I did with my friend. I think we watched them.
Well,
I mean, we might have watched 1 or 2.
Or 3 or...
You're amazing.
Right answer.
So are you.
I think you two are kind of uniquely qualified to talk about it in a way, because he was Harry Potter, you know, a really kind of iconic, very defining character, and he's trying to kind of leave that behind. Do you, after Lord of the Rings, did you deliberately take... Well, I mean, I guess you couldn't take similar roles. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No. Oh, it's another hairy-footed person. I'm not doing it.
Oh, he's 3 foot again. Yeah, no, I think I definitely looked for things that were challenging and different, darker perhaps. But I think I felt that way before, too. I agree with you in that I was always looking for new challenges and roles that would challenge me and allow me to grow as an actor. And I think after Lord of the Rings, that was sort of amplified.
And is it true that you are mistaken for Daniel Radcliffe?
It happens a lot. And he's mistaken for me and apparently signs my name. Because cheeky. Yeah, apparently.
Well, it saves you the time. You're busy.
It is. I was in an elevator once. This was many years ago, but I was in an elevator, and you know that thing when you're in an elevator with one other person and there's that kind of awkward silence?
Yes.
And you're both kind of looking busy, doing like at the buttons and at the phone, you know. And so there was that, and I could tell that by this guy's energy that he wanted to say something, and he was working it up, working it up, working it up, and then all of a sudden he burst out and said, "Harry Potter." And I was like, no.
Now, you haven't been in something like Doctor Who, but you do have kind of nerd merch in your house.
Yeah.
Now, was it your grandfather started you young?
Yeah, when I was 13, my grandparents had this thing, like, once you're 13, you're an adult, so we'll buy you an adult present. And, like, my cousins asked for, like, charm bracelets, and I was heavy into Lord of the Rings, so they bought me one of the swords.
But, like, look, here's a picture of the sword. It's a real sword. Wow. Yeah, and that's metal, right?
Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. It's not sharpened on the sides, but you could definitely stab someone with it. And they gave it to a 13-year-old, like, just with glee on their face, being like, it's what he wanted. Like, he's like, we're from the Highlands, this'll suit him perfectly.
But that's not the only thing you have in your house.
No.
Tell us what else you have.
I have a life-size replica of a velociraptor.
I believe you've got a picture of you with the velociraptor. Now, that has a whiff of charity auction to me. Drink taken and a charity auction.
He is a rescue. There was a theme park in France that was going to bin it. And I was like, I can't, that's the most upsetting thing I've ever heard. So we had him brought over, and he's in our garden now. Thankfully, he's been tagged and spayed.
Yeah. No, he is quite tame, because he's handy around the house.
Trained.
Here he is. Doing a bit of light cleaning. Yeah. And then there's something about this picture. I love that you got him to do this. This is clever. Look at that.
We saved him from France. He has to earn his right to live.
Of course he does. Very good. But impressions are a thing that actors do. It's kind of apparently you do an impression.
I do a bad impersonation of Sir Ian McKellen. As Gandalf. You shall not pass. Wem non, trem non, phlegm nom and dang dong. You will not pass. Wing dong, bang dong, column and gollum. You shall definitely not pass. That's as far as it goes. Sorry about that.
I think you'd be flattered by that.
I don't do an impression of Ian McKellen, but I was in Waitrose, the supermarket here, and they have those self-service checkouts. So I was at the other checkout, and Ian McKellen, I'd said hello to him earlier, he was wandering around with a basket, and I was chewing it. And then just from over in the self-service area, you just heard this booming voice going, "It's in the bag!" Great. But...
This is not a cucumber, it's an aubergine.
Elijah, do you find... No, just because you were in such an iconic film, is there a thing where people just want to say, "I shagged Frodo"?
Hobbit sex. I don't know. I'm not...
Yeah.
Did you say hobbit sex?
Hobbit sex, yeah.
Hobbit sex?
Yeah, they're earthly folk.
From the show.
I don't know. I've not really had that experience. I don't feel like I've been approached by people that I would question why.
So people haven't whispered in your ear, "Oh, Mr. Frodo, it's so long."
I certainly have met people like that. They tend to be a little bit older than me. No. I didn't mean it that way.
What's been going on backstage? But now, you share something else, though, because you both had breakout roles in one of my favourite dramas, and that drama is Midsummer Murders, ladies and gentlemen. Now, do you remember, Orlando, who you played?
I know that the character was a bit of a lecherous young man who slept around in the village.
That's right.
Drinkwater. Peter Drinkwater.
Really? I don't know the name.
Peter Drinkwater.
I think it was Peter Drinkwater.
I've got a picture.
I thought that was a test.
There you are. Look at you.
Yeah, look at that.
Peter Drinkwater.
And do you remember how you died? Do you remember how you died?
I had potentially the worst on-death scene I think has ever been filmed. I got a pitchfork in the chest. And I was like, how does somebody die with a pitchfork in the chest? I really went to town on it. And of course, having just come out of Guildhall where you only have a theatre training, everything I was doing was done for the theatre, not for a TV camera. So I remember when I went into the audition for that, actually, and they said to me, they said, "So what have you been doing?" And I said, "Well, I just finished training at Guildhall, and I had an amazing training, and I've actually just been cast as Legolas in Lord of the Rings." And they're like, "Oh, well, would you like to come and have a little go at this before you go off to New Zealand?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, great." It was one of those like my break my cherry in terms of pop my cherry for the film and TV world with Peter Drinkwater getting a pitchfork in the chest.
And Kingsley, who did you play?
I played a two-timing priest called Bartholomew Hines who was having an affair with one of the local women, but oh God.
I mean, forget Andrew Scott.
That's good.
There's your original sexy priest.
Oh my God, sexy.
Wow. That's your hot priest
Yeah.
right
That's
there.
good.
Yeah.
Sleazebag priest, yeah.
Weirdly, though, Josh, you have almost a phobia of doing accents.
I can't do them.
Have you ever had to do them?
No.
OK.
Well, but occasionally you'll be in a situation where someone will go, "Oh, like, can you do an Australian accent or whatever?" I just can't do it. And, like, it makes me, like, stressed. Like my hands go... Like, when I'm stressed, my hand goes like that. And the thought... I can't, like, comprehend how you would even start to, like... like, thinking about it makes... Like, I can't do it. I've got this. This is it. And it's not ideal.
But you did aspire to be an actor.
No.
I mean, you nearly worked with Martin Freeman, didn't you?
I nearly worked instead of Martin Freeman.
Yeah. So, wait a minute. I knew. So you auditioned for The Hobbit, but you auditioned for the actual Hobbit.
Certain Bilbo Baggins.
Wow.
It was a very close-run thing.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Who got it?
I did in the end, yeah.
Oh, right, isn't it? Oh, right.
I played the Hobbit. Yeah.
Oh, you
No,
said
in the
yeah.
Hobbit, I was... Yeah.
So I got asked whether I'd audition for The Hobbit. I think on sight alone. Like, come on. Like, you'd think, right? And then I turned up and I was absolute dog shit. I thought, I'm not going to get this, obviously, but look at me. I'm going to get some extras work in New Zealand.
Yes.
Yeah. That was very quick.
Sorry.
Well, no,
I mean, what are you talking about?
No, but in fairness, you are wearing almost a Josh Whittaker wig as the Hobbit. You're nearly in it.
That was the worst bit. I left. They said, "Can we have your hat?"
Do you remember what bit of you had to do in the audition?
Well, I don't mean no offence, but I'm not into fantasy at all.
No, you just like children's fucking shit. Just encyclopedic about children's shit from before you were even a dad. In the night garden.
Do you know the worst? How's this happened? Last time I was on here, Mark Ruffalo accused me of being a paedophile. How? That's followed me round for 5 years. Yeah. And every time I meet someone, they go, "Oh, Mark Ruffalo was a bit horrible to you." And now it's happened again.
If it happens once, it might be unfortunate. If it happens twice from two unconnected people, mate.
Oh, God, I'm going to get in a police car and you're going to be in the front in a Liverpool accent.
And you're going to be expected to do Scouts as well. But no, a lot of people in Britain went up for Bilbo.
Right.
No, I'm just saying.
Twist the knife!
No, I'm just saying.
No,
it wasn't only me and you.
Anyway, good luck.
Thank you.
I hope it's a big hit.
Thank you. Me too.
And you read the book when it came out?
Well, I was like 13, yeah. It's been around for half of my life.
And so when you heard that this was happening,
Yeah.
presumably you jumped at the chance to do it.
No, I turned it down.
Okay.
I got the audition, I was like, nah. And about a month later, I was in bed. Whenever I tell this story, I say that I was in bed and my eyes, like, popped open. But I sleep with my eyes open, so they just sort of widened slightly.
Sorry, whoa.
Whoa. Stop the bus.
Whoa, why have we done the rest of the show and not started with this bit?
I sleep with my eyes open.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you
not
know?
like Gandalf. Not like because Gandalf sleeps with his eyes open. Do you know that?
Of course he does. Of
Yeah,
course he does. Leave him alone. He's 85.
Is he doing it at this moment?
But yeah.
No, we need to know more about this.
Oh, sorry, I don't know what else there is to say. I sleep with my eyes open. Not like, mostly it's not fully, it's usually just like...
Oh, so there's nothing weird then?
Have you always slept with your eyes open?
Yeah, since I was a baby.
As a kid, I mean, I've got two small kids. If I went in the room and they were just sleeping like that looking at me, I'd be doing an exorcism.
My mum says that I used to do it as a baby, and she was a bit freaked out by it, but she just sort of, she was like, it's probably fine.
So is it easier? Do we have to try and shut our eyes?
Yeah, I actually find it really hard to close my eyes fully. I feel like my eyelids aren't big enough for my eyeballs. So, like, if I do that, I'm, like, really actively thinking about it. Like, if I'm just relaxed, I'm sort of like... I have really dry eyes. Huh?
What are we doing here? We should be making a Channel 5 documentary.
The woman who doesn't blink.
Sorry,
I have very lively dreams.
Huh? I don't remember my dreams, Ian, actually. No.
Too busy looking at a bedroom ceiling.
Yeah, that needs painting.
If someone did that, if you, say, fell asleep on a train, would you, like...
I wouldn't see anything. Like, my vision is still impaired when I'm sleeping, but I actually have very little information for you about this condition.
It's quite a short documentary.
Yeah.
If you have been affected by any of the issues raised here tonight, please call Graham Norton.
That is fascinating, though.
Yeah.
Elijah, you must have had the most amazing night when Lord of the Rings... It equals... It's the most Oscar wins of all time. It equals the record, didn't it?
Surreal. It was 11, yeah. I think it was the most ever nominated and won together, yeah.
Wow. But then, I love this, you didn't go to all the kind of proper... Like, you didn't go to the Vanity Fair parties or any of that. Tell us where you went.
TheOneRing.net, the fans, basically, of Lord of the Rings, had their own party, the One Ring Party, celebrating the Oscars, and we went to that party. And Billy Boyd was wonderful.
That's great.
And we actually, I believe we took the Oscars there and displayed them. I think Pete showed up and everything. Billy Boyd sang, Dominic Monaghan sang. Whoa. It was just a joyous, beautiful event. And we ended up staying there all night. We thought we were just going to show up and kind of make an appearance and thank everyone for having a great party in our honor. And it was the best. We just stayed there.
And then a videotape later called Hobbit's Gone Wild.
What big feet
might, because we felt like I mean, they were celebrating this thing with us, and, you know, so many of the people who were a part of making the films were there at the Oscars that night, and it was a big family. You know, we were celebrating as a family. It was beautiful.
And was it at the Oscars or no, the Golden Globes, I think, where you were? Was it Jack Nicholson?
Backstage, yeah.
Were you waiting to go on with Jack Nicholson?
I was waiting to go on to present an award. Jack was back there. Oh, yeah, this is good. Jack was back there, and Dustin Hoffman was back there, and somehow Lord of the Rings came up in conversation, and he stood there and he said, you know, I can't do a Jack.
Oh, you can do it. No, go.
I won't. I actually won't do it because you're too good. But he basically said, you know, that movie, it just had so many endings. He said, it just wouldn't end. And he said to me that he actually walked out before the end. He said, oh, that's how it started. He said, what happened? And I said, Jack, what do you mean? What do you mean, what happened? He said, well, tell me what the end was. And I said, well, you know, at the end, the hobbits are saying goodbye to each other, and Frodo gets on the boat and sails into the Undying Lands. He said, I didn't even see it. I walked out before the end. So he was basically complaining that there were just too many endings to the film.
Drugs wore off. That's
yeah.
I have to go outside for a little medication. When I won my Academy Award, he was there. He won, this was his 3rd Academy Award. We're standing backstage because they're just about to take you to the press conference, and he goes, you know, Robbo, now I have one for every decade. Oh, you bastard!
Okay, Orlando, that idea of people knowing who you were, where was it in a supermarket when you had the...
Yeah, I was in a supermarket.
Oh, really?
Oh, I was in the first time that happened to me, where I was recognised by somebody, yeah, it was before Lord of the Rings had come out, and I was like 23 or 22 or something, but I was walking through a supermarket buying pasta, and I'd done some press and stuff. Oh, no, the first movie had come out, I could correct myself. And this woman came up behind me, and it had only just released, and she whispered into my ear, are you my elf? And I was like, no, I'm your garden gnome. Just buying some pasta.
Hey, you do sound quite adventurous. What was was it a swimming thing or a boating thing you took your kids on in Australia?
Oh, no. I had this moment where we went to this waterhole that was called Rose's Hole. Well, that's said the actress to the bishop.
And where is this place, you say?
Anyway.
I must visit it.
How did it get yes. Anyway, we went Rose's Hole, and
I love Australia.
And we were swimming for 2 hours, and I suddenly thought, you know, the kids were in there. I thought I should probably ask, are there any crocodiles here? And they went, no crocodiles. So we swam for 2 hours, and we were, you know, we were sunning ourselves on the rocks afterwards, and we said, so why is it called Rose's Waterhole? And they said, oh, because, you know, once Rose is now 80 years old, found herself sunning here, and there was an alligator beside her. I went, so where did the alligator come from? Oh, they're in the water. And so they thought I was concerned about crocodiles, but I would be fine with my 3 children swimming with alligators. And went, no, actually, no. Yeah, it was, that's the way it is.
Because you've never been to Australia.
It's too far. This was a chore for me. This is the first time I've worn underpants in a year. I mean, Australia's a long way. Spiders, snakes, alligators, crocodiles, jellyfish.
Sharks.
Because it is properly dangerous, isn't it? I mean, you suffered.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, well... Yeah, they're not your own legs, are they?
Eaten by a wombat.
That's worse than that. I got a very nasty spider bite on a bush tucker trial. It was on Martin...
Is that your nickname for it?
It wasn't nasty. It was a tiny...
No.
Where was it? Sure what it was.
It was on my hand.
Oh, right.
It was during Martina Navratilova's bush tucker trial. And we were down there and...
That is such a weird sentence.
It didn't involve Rose's Hole.
Is that what you do with your life?
Yeah. We were watching Martina Navratilova do a bush tucker trial. And
eating testicles or something.
Probably.
And offering words of encouragement. You know, you're doing great, Martina. That's one meal.
Get it down, yeah.
Get it down. We went back up to the production office afterwards, and I felt that my hands swelling up a bit.
A mouse spider.
It could have been. It could have been. So then, anyway, I went home that day and
then he went in the next day.
I went home that day. It kept getting worse. Woke up the next morning and it turned into 2 blood blisters on the side of my hand. And I saw them and I was like, oh my God. And I'm a bit queasy anyway at the best of times. So we got back into the production office. I was like, I need to see the medic. I need to see the medic. So they sent the medic up to the office.
And we have desks which are opposite each other like this. And the medic comes in and he says, can I sit in your chair? I'm going to lean over. I've got to give him an injection. So I was like, yeah, no problem. So I got up and I just left the office, shut the door. I thought I'd give him some privacy. It's been a while. Opened the door. He was on his back with his legs in the air, like, with an oxygen mask on his head. And the medic was fanning him.
Why?
I passed out. I got hit with needles.
At the needle.
Oh, really?
Not the spider bite. The needle got him.
Did you know it was a spider at the time, or did he tell you that? Did you see a spider bite you? No. So he
told me. He said that's a spider bite.
Right.
What spider? A mouse spider, did you say?
A mouse spider, no, they get necrotic. And they come inside when it rains.
There are so many things...
They're evil. They're evil.
There's so many things in Australia that can just kill you by looking at you. You know, all these little tiny things. And the Australians as well.
Can kill you.
Yeah.
Just by looking at you.
They can do it.
Yeah, but they don't hide in your toilet, do they, or under your sink?
Australians do hide in their toilet.
But Australians make it great sport. They take great pleasure in scaring British people about the dangerousness of their animals.
But still, you want to go back there. You don't want us to go back to
It's a celebrity spiritual hub.
OK, fair enough. All right.
And also, it's 4 weeks in Australia in November, December.
Nice.
It's lovely.
And film sets, I mean, that film has got to be exciting in that, but they often be quite boring, all the waiting around that has to be done. And now, Martin, in The Hobbit, was it you and Aidan Turner...
Oh, Christ.
That you found a way to while away the many hours you must have spent in New Zealand?
I mean, I like to engender good feeling, you know, if we're waiting around, if we're hanging around. And I said to Aidan, OK, if there's a gun at your head, shall I say this?
What?
Whatever I'm going to say.
Do it, then.
I had a baby with a dildo.
That's true.
And that's in his film. It wasn't even an accident.
No, it's true. That wasn't even an anecdote. It was written in by someone. No, and so we were hanging around and we were in a very beautiful part of New Zealand where there was a sort of mountain over there and lovely sort of big plains of lush green grass. And it was like a picturesque... It was like a postcard of how beautiful New Zealand can be. But I said, OK, Aidan, if there was a gun at your head, you've got to do one of these two things. You've got to either walk away from this scene, not saying anything to Peter Jackson or anybody else. You just got to walk away and go until you reach that mountain, right? And not say anything to anyone. And when they say, where's Aidan? He's got a line, you'll just be fired. That's your career. That's over, because no one will have explained it. And that'd be... certainly this job over, and your name won't be... You know, you wouldn't have done Poldark, that's for sure.
No.
Or you've got to... or you've got to completion just in front of everyone here. And again, don't say anything about it. There's no introduction, there's no caveat. It's just, you've got to do one of the... If there was a gun at your head, which one would you do? And he thought about... And he chose the B. He chose B. Because he figured he wouldn't get fired, but he would get fired.
I don't think he's getting Poldark after that either. You should be fired for that.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing I believe, it's you should be fired for on set.
Yeah.
I'm all against that. I'm dead against that.
And the other thing, famously, you guys all got tattoos during The Lord of the Rings.
We got what? Oh, yeah, tattoos, yes.
Tattoos. And now, people ask to see your tattoo, apparently all the time. Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to.
That's okay.
But
I might.
No, I'll look away.
Yeah, right.
You don't know where it is.
I know you.
But are you sometimes suspicious that people don't really want to see the tattoo?
Well, there is something kind of salacious about where it is if you wanted it to be that way, so yeah, I guess so.
Fair enough. But very quickly, it is Oscars weekend this weekend. And Ian, would you mind telling us the story about when you were nominated for Gandalf?
Oh, yeah.
And you had the beads. Yeah.
Well, they weren't beads. In New Zealand, where we filmed Lord of the Rings, if you're lucky, when you leave, you're given a piece of green stone carved, and you wear it often enough, and your chances are that you'll get back to New Zealand. That's the idea. And it'll bring you a bit of luck. So when those films were nominated for something like 20 Oscars on that night, everybody from New Zealand was wearing their greenstone, their punami, they're called. And when we're on the red carpet going into the ceremony, I met Maggie Smith. Hello, what are you here for? I said, well... I said, well, Lord of the Rings. Oh, yeah. She said, what's that round your neck? Oh, so it's my punami, Maggie. Oh, your punami, what's that for? I said, well, if I wear it, it'll bring me luck, and... oh, very nice. And we went our separate ways, and you know it lasts for 3.5 or 4 hours, you know, don't you? Oh, yeah. Oh, God, you sit there and sit there. And at the end, of course, everyone else wins the Oscar apart from you. And a bit dejected, you're coming out looking forward to a drink, and you bump into Maggie Smith, and she points out at you and she says, it didn't work, did it?